5 reasons people oppose nuclear energy and why they are wrong. Also, I used to believe some of these myths myself. Number 1, fears over safety. When people hear the word nuclear, many of them think of nuclear disasters and assume that it's inherently unsafe technology. But the truth is that the disasters that have taken place have been extremely rare and mostly came from outdated designs or unique circumstances. Modern reactors are built with multiple layers of safety, passive cooling systems, and strict regulation. Nuclear is safer than many other energy sources, including coal, oil, and even hydropower. Number 2, radioactive waste. Many people don't realize that the total volume of high-level waste produced by civil nuclear is very, very small. And unlike waste from other industries, it's actually extremely well managed, arguably the most well managed waste that exists. Nuclear waste is solid, contained, and carefully monitored. For very, very long storage, geological storage solutions exist, and advances in recycling fuel can reduce waste even further. Number 3, cost and time to build. Critics of nuclear energy often argue that it's too expensive or slow to help tackle climate change. And while it's true that some recent projects in the West have faced cost overruns, that's always been due to red tape and inconsistent political support for the technology. Countries like South Korea and France have demonstrated that with standardized designs and long-term planning, nuclear power plants can be built quickly and affordably. Number 4, association with weapons. Civil nuclear for energy and nuclear weapons are not the same things. They use different processes and materials, and in fact there are many countries in the world that have a civil energy program but no weapons, or they have weapons and no energy. Some have both and some have neither. Even so, having a civil nuclear program doesn't mean that you can automatically make weapons. It's almost impossible to do so. There are strong international safeguards to prevent it from happening, but also it requires expertise and supply chains and collaboration that can't be done in secret. Number 5, some people just have a preference for renewables. That while wind and solar can be useful in some cases, they're intermittent sources of energy. This is where nuclear can provide reliable baseload power to fill the gaps when it isn't windy or sunny. Historically, opposition to nuclear energy is rooted in fear and misunderstanding, but the facts are clear. Nuclear is one of the safest, cleanest, and most reliable sources of electricity. You might have strong feelings against nuclear energy, but those feelings don't override the scientific facts.